Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back.
It's another week of work coming at us.
Right, so last video you guys saw us, at the end of the video you saw us set that propane tank, so.
Yep.
I got to dig, it's 25 feet away. You can see behind me, I got 3/4 inch poly pipe. And basically what I'm gonna do here is, at least today.
Yeah, today.
I'm gonna start off with,
digging.
I'm gonna get the regulator put on the tank. And then I'm gonna dig the trench to the house. And this is a buriable pipe, so coming out of the ground, it's gonna be covered in conduit, but underground it's a direct bury pipe. And then yeah, so I'm gonna set up the propane. And what are you gonna be doing?
I'm gonna be doing some more brick work.
No way.
So last video you saw me finish the bottom of the hearth.
I give up.
I give up.
I think it's hearth.
Anyways, you saw
Just slur the two together. It's a hearth. Hearth. It's a hearth.
You saw me finish that, so now I'm working on the back. I actually started working on the back, and then I realized I had the bricks put all the wrong way, so I went in for lunch, and I was like feeling so good about my progress, and then all of a sudden it just dawned on me, and I was like, oh my gosh, I ran out here, pulled all the bricks off, and scooped off all the mortar before it's set.
Yep.
Luckily, so
anyways, that's what we got for you. We're just gonna keep pushing forward. Hopefully in this video, my plans, which it seems never work out whenever I say this, but
we try.
Our plans are propane, her to do block work. We're gonna get the stovepipe put through the roof.
Yes.
What else? Anything else?
We've got this little bit of window of weather that we're trying to get all these things wrapped up.
It's supposed to snow next Sunday, but it's supposed to be nice for the week, so. We'll try to wrap some stuff up.
See.
Anyways, we'll work as hard as we can. Guys, I hope you like these kind of videos. We're building an off-grid homestead here in Tok, Alaska. For those of you that are new, yeah. I'm Ryan.
I'm Vaughn.
Vaughn. And we bought 30 acres. We bought 30 acres in Tok, Alaska, and we're building this off-grid homestead here. So if you like this kind of stuff, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing and follow along on the journey. Let's get started with the video. All right, so we're at the propane tank here. And we got 1,000 gallons of propane, or we have a 1,000-gallon propane tank, and we need to run a 25-foot line, buried line, to the house. We're doing, well, basically it's 2 pressure relief valves. We've got this pressure relief valve here, and this reduces from the tank. This is my high pressure relief valve. It reduces from the tank down to 10 psi, and then it's going to send it through a 3/4 inch polyethylene line, gas line, underground over to the house, where I'll have attached a second regulator, the low pressure regulator. It'll send it to the house, the low pressure regulator, where it'll actually reduce it down to where appliances can use it in the house. It'll reduce it between 13 and 11 inches of water column is what it's called. So that's the low pressure regulator. Guys, I got a few tools here. This is my pigtail. My pigtail will go from here to the regulator from the propane tank, and you'll see me install that. And then I've got all-purpose leak detection. I'm using Blue Monster thread paste or thread sealant that is rated for gas. And then also some tape that is also gas rated. All right, let's get it done. All right, first things first. We're gonna hook this up right here. Put a little pipe dope on that. Okay, now I'm gonna put a little bit of you don't want to kink this line, but I'm gonna curl it around because I want it to fit. My regulator is gonna sit right in here. I could set it right over here too, but I want to set it right in here so it's underneath of our covering. But you don't want to kink it, so you want to just bend it around. Come okay with that. I think I'm okay with that. That'll go here. Let's say it sits right here. I better go a little more. We're gonna leave that like that. We don't want to bend it coming out of there. We want to bend it here. We want to bend it here. Kind of like that. Just want to make sure it fits underneath all this stuff. So we're gonna keep bending it. I have an extra fitting here just to bring, so this is going from a propane fitting down to standard pipe thread going into the regulator. So we just needed this extra fitting here. Put a little pipe dope on this. Actually, I'm gonna put some tape. Tank's a little icy this morning. All right, put a little tape on there. So when you guys are winding tape, make sure that whichever way it screws in, so righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, right? So you wanna wind the tape the same way, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Otherwise, it'll just unroll itself. That's pretty obvious for most people, though. I'm gonna put some of this Blue Monster on there. My buddy recommended this to me and said that it is some of the best stuff, so I bought it, and supposedly there should be no leaks. That's the goal here. Let's put some torque on this baby. That should be good. Nice and tight. I don't know if these propane fittings actually need any pipe dope on them, but you know what? I don't see how it could hurt. Put a little pipe dope on those threads, screw them in there, and be done with it. Let's check to see if it fits under the hood. Oh, it still doesn't fit. I'm gonna change the direction of bend here and try to go a different way with it. Okay. Alright, now this should go. That hose goes there. Perfect. Alright, we got it. Just a little finagling with the hoses to get them right, no kinks. Now what I'm doing is, I've got this hose here, and this is gonna connect around the tank, because what I want to do is dig my trench up under the tank and go down and over. So, and this is gonna go around the tank and plug in right there, and my pipe coming out of the ground will connect to this. So that was a pretty simple install of our high pressure regulator. This piece here of our high pressure regulator. Now we need to dig the trench, place our low pressure regulator on the house, and basically just connect the two. All right guys, so the high pressure regulator is installed. You can see it'll tuck right underneath there, and then the hose will come right out right here. We can take this down. This will protect it from the weather. We're gonna go down, we're gonna dig our trench across. We'll put our low pressure regulator on the wall and then connect the two with the pipe. And I'll show you that, all the fittings that are required for that. I was able to get these from our local propane dealer. Well, not local, but Crowley up in Fairbanks was able to give me these kind of these pressure hose pigtails. They're flexible hose. This coating allows it to be exposed to sunlight, so that can be outside with the sun, and then everything else will be buried. Start digging. right, we got a hole dug. I'll get in here and do a little bit of shovel work. I got to shovel up under the tank a little bit so that the pipe is kind of up under the tank, and it'll wrap around the tank and come up to the pressure valve. So yeah, let me do some shovel work. I'm going to put this pigtail, or what I'm calling a pigtail, onto the regulator so that it goes down, and then I'll start burying that line into that trench that I dug. But right now I need to get some pipe dope put on the fitting here. All right, kind of straddling my ditch here. I'll get this put back on. Get it? Okay. Now we got to go into the regulator. Huh. Put that in backwards. Oops. All right, let's redo that. Now let's try. Ah, that's a little better. Pipe dope on everything. Alright, right there it comes out, goes down, and we're in good shape. Okay, so you guys saw me hook up the tank. So that's everything that needs to be hooked up the tank. Our high pressure regulator with the pigtail, with the what I'm calling a pigtail going down. So now we need to just bury the line, connect the connections here where it goes into the ground, and that is covered in a conduit. This is a 3/4 inch line covered in conduit going down, and then over to the house. And then I need to dig the trench a little bit over because where my line is going to be going. So yeah, we're doing good. All right, so Vaughn's still in here. You having fun?
Honestly, ask Delira.
Oh, is she having fun? No. Oh.
She's not, but I am.
Yeah, it looks good. You got the pattern right there, and then the brick wall. And it's all getting painted white?
Yep.
This section down here is about 55 inches out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this inch is about 55, so we want to go just a little bit higher than that so it doesn't look weird. And so this is where these screws are, is about 60 inches. And then we're gonna have like a wood block on the top of it for like a kind of like a mantle, so we can hang stockings and stuff.
Yeah, so we'll cap it with a mantle.
Yeah.
Or a type of mantle.
It's going to be pretty in my mind.
So we're going 60 inches up, which is
About here.
pretty much your height.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right, let me show you that's fitting here. Okay, this fitting here is connected to this, I don't know, there's 3 feet of conduit here for 3/4 inch pipe. But the thing about this fitting is it's connected to the conduit, so it's going to connect the conduit and the 3/4 inch PE pipe or polyethylene pipe. If I unscrew this, I've already stuck the pipe in there. Let me unscrew this. Come on, get out of there. Okay, so that's what it looks like. So actually, I'll take this off of here, and that's what it looks like. So that silver piece right there slips inside of and gives it makes the pipe rigid. And there's a rubber gasket inside of here, and the two compress together to seal the gas line. So this piece right here needs to go to your tank or your regulator or your pipe first, and then connect it to the poly pipe. Then it can be threaded on because you can spin this part right here. This part right here will spin. But if you don't do that, you're gonna have a real problem trying to thread this onto your regulator. All right, so that's what we're up to. I gotta get this piece attached to this pigtail right here. So, all right. We'll get this screwed on here. those two are fitted together. So now it's just a matter of getting that poly pipe in there. Let's go get that poly. All right, so we have to fit the poly pipe onto that sleeve. Make sure it goes all the way up. Now this slides up here, and then this can turn on there. It's got to go on there perfectly straight. There it goes. And that's going to act like a crush washer. That washer's inside there. We're going to grab this here wrench, put it there. And basically there's that rubber seal in there, and it's going to be just like a crush fitting. It's going to crush it together and seal it off. All right, there we go. It is on there. Well, we need to untwist one of these. So this thing get all twisted, we need to untwist it. I need 25 feet, I'll just go cut it off and we'll untwist it. But that's how the fittings go together. I had to put an extra fitting in there to go from this 1/2 inch to this 3/4. So I had to go from a 3/4 down to a 1/2 inch and up to, because this regulator's 1/2 inch. I may have to switch this out to a 3/4 all the way up to the regulator, 3/4 out of the regulator, but there's enough pressure coming out of the high pressure side to send it over to the house, and with enough pressure to go in under the house and run 3/4 to my hot water tank. My on-demand hot water heater, tankless water heater, requires a 3/4 inch pipe. So there should be enough pressure to go here, feed the low pressure regulator, and then feed everything else from there. All right, so I buried this wire. I didn't have any tracer tape, so I just buried a wire right along the gas line. I put the gas line in. I buried the gas line with a few inches of soil or rock, whatever. And then I put that wire on as a tracer wire, and I'm burying that now too. So once that's all done by hand, then I'll get the tractor and we'll backfill this whole thing. All right, Celera.
Tape?
Yeah, tape it right around here.
Oh, whoops.
Watch that, don't let it get in your eye.
I know.
Go ahead. All right, you didn't get it very straight, did you?
No, I didn't.
All right, that's good enough. I'll cut it off for you. Let me fold that over.
Let me squeeze that over a little.
All right, there you go.
Nice.
And we'll just take that, and we'll just bend it over, and I'll bury it. All right.
Good job, guys.
So from here, I've got the connections here. My hole going under the house is right here. I'm gonna come out with 3/4 inch black pipe, and then I'll do a few things here, put the regulator, and put this right here.
Nice.
Pretty easy.
Hey, Celera. Come closer.
What?
What day is it today?
My birthday.
Birthday?
How old are you?
10.
And what have you chosen to do on your birthday?
Help Grandma and Papa. Yeah.
Yep. Happy birthday.
You could get in the hole, I'll bury you. 10-year-old buried alive. That'd be the news. All right, I'm gonna get the tractor and push some dirt.
Okay.
All right, guys, so we got our 3/4 inch polyethylene gas line running into a 3/4 inch conduit to our fitting directly to our low pressure regulator that drops the pressure from our propane tank from between 9 and 13 inches of water column. So this will hook up straight to black pipe right here. I've got to get some fittings and stuff and work this black pipe. The outlet's right here. This will go under the house and spread out to all of our appliances. We have the tankless water heater. We have a furnace that's going to be our backup heat. We're going to have a gas dryer and then our cook stove and oven. That'll all be on gas. So pretty simple for a 2 regulator system here, 1,000-gallon propane tank. And so you saw me hook up the high pressure regulator, bury the line, and put in a low pressure regulator. Fairly simple task, guys. Let's go see what Vaughn's doing with the block. What do we got going on in here?
We're just troweling it up, getting things done, working hard.
You got a little ways to go still, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slow process.
Slow process.
But we're still going right up to here. So we
Yeah.
got, well, how many more rows you think? Like
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably 9 more rows.
I'm not sure.
Whew.
It's brutal.
You working that grout, Talira?
Yeah, she is.
You working that grout?
Yeah.
Nice.
My job here
Good
is
thing I
to
got a
clean the
helper.
trowels.
Clean the trowels, huh?
Yep.
All right, well, it's getting dark. Our days are short. And you can see the shadows because we got lights going. You can see the work lights are right there. And we just don't have a lot of time to get this work done every day. It's freezing first thing in the morning, and first thing in the morning meaning but still at 9 o'clock it's still frozen. And so she's trying to get this stuff done as soon as possible. We need to get some heat on this grout, especially because of the way it's freezing at night. So well, we're getting ready to cut this pipe through the roof here, and I don't want to make a mistake, so I figured out where we're going to drill. This has got to be drilled in right here. There's a hole. No turning back. No turning back. You need to measure that rubber boot we're gonna use. Yeah. Can you lay it on the floor, flatten it out? Mm-hmm. I need to measure from the center of the hole to the edge. Give me just a ballpark.
Okay. It looks like 8.5 inches.
Ouch. Ouch.
Already made a mistake.
Yep. We have 7 inches to the ridge cap. That's all we have. So what'd you say it was, 8.5 inches?
Yeah.
From the center to the...
It's like either 8.5 or 9, but it looks like 8.5.
So we'll go with 9. Be safe. So that's the edge of the ridge cap we're close to.
You need to go 8.5 over.
Oh, crikeys.
Or 9. Whatever you think.
So we need to go to that line. That's funny. That means we gotta go 2 inches off of that. So if it was 22.5, half of 22.5 is what?
11.25.
Yep. So we're cutting the hole 15 by 14 is what it looks like. Yep, 15 by 14. So there's some wiggle room if we have to do some adjusting. Because we have an 18-inch thing actually. Can you measure that? Underside, how much from the outside edge is 18 inch, but how much room's on the inside?
Oh, the circle?
Yep.
There to there, 14 inches.
14 inches?
Yeah.
So I have no wiggle room. I'm nervous.
Yes.
I don't want to make a mistake.
Yes.
Mista.
You're gonna have to do it by bringing it down through the top and then come inside and screw it together.
Or if I had a wife that wanted to climb up here,
Yeah, or that.
I could go up and put it through and then you could screw it instead of me having to try and come back in.
Yeah, well, we know that won't work.
We know that won't happen. That's funny. But we know that's not happening.
That's what it is.
I love you anyway, sweetie. All right, I'm gonna drill these holes. Once these holes are drilled, yeah, I should be able to go up there and connect the dots really, you know what I mean? In an oval fashion. Ain't no turning back now. There's a whole lot of holes in that roof.
You got everything you need?
No, I don't. This thing's gonna go up later. We're just gonna cut the pipe, cut the hole, get the pipe in. Get rid of this. That's our goal.
Alright.
Cut the hole, get the pipe in. Okay? Oh, we're extra high on this side.
Yeah, right?
Weird. All right. I'm trying to draw a little bit of a circle here. Something along those lines. Should give me about what I need for a hole. Vaughn? Vaughn? Oh, just make sure you weren't down there. Oh boy, we did the damage now. I'm saying we cut it. It is butchered. If it's not in the right spot, we're probably in trouble. We'll make it work. You're damn right we will. Looks pretty good to me. Well, does it look good?
It does actually. Looking good, baby.
Looks like a warm house.
Yes.
All right, take me down.
Oh.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. Man, I can't believe we got it.
Yeah, baby.
What is that? Squirrel, huh?
Like it.
Now what do I have left? I got the cap. I got the collar. I can put both those on.
Closer and closer to water.
Oh no.
Oh, you did not.
Yeah, I did. I see it. Come down. Go to the extension cord where it crosses each other. Right there. Straight down. There you got it.
Is that the only one?
Yep, the other three are right here.
I'm gonna toss it on there.
Thank you. Yeah, I got the caulking around the storm collar. I double caulked around that. I got all the holes sealed in that like it says to. I think it's done.
Suppose you want me to let you down?
Oh, I guess. I don't know. Could just stay up here. Hey, that was a huge leap forward for us.
Huge accomplishment.
Huge leap forward.
Yeah.
Stovepipes in. And now if we could just get you to speed up your brickwork a little bit.
I mean, I'm doing the best I can.
We could have the wood stove in. Well, what can I say? My part's done. We could have the wood stove in there, having a nice fire.
That'll be all right.
Yeah, it's all on you now, babe.
Okay. Down.
All right, guys. Well, I guess it's time to wrap up this video. It's been a while. Vaughn's got to do some editing, and I got to run to town, so.
Yep. So we did a few things this video. We were
Yeah.
able to finally get.
Oh my goodness, the
stovepipe.
stovepipe is in.
Yes,
It was the last thing we needed to do on the roof.
there.
As far as I'm concerned, there's no more penetrations going through that roof. I'm gonna try to vent everything out the gable ends, so sidewall vent everything, and yeah. So
And we beat the snow
and
to
we beat
do
the
it.
snow, right? So the 1,000-gallon propane tank's in. You guys saw me do that. I searched all over the internet for information on installing a propane tank for yourself, and I'm telling you, it is like
hard
like
to
the
find.
propane secret or something. The propane guys, you know, it's like keep that tight and close to their chest. But anyways, I got with a local company called Crowley, Crowley Fuel here, and they were amazing. So they hooked me up with all the fittings I needed, with all the parts and pieces, and then it was really self-explanatory. So hopefully that video can help somebody out.
Yeah,
1,000-gallon propane tank installed with a high-pressure regulator running to a low-pressure regulator connected to the house.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
Did a good job on that.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so, geez, I feel like that might have been a little condescending.
What? I was
what?
being like totally sweet, and you're just like.
Anyways,
Crazy.
guys, as always, if you like the videos, give us a thumbs up.
Yep.
And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one.
See you on the next one, guys.
Good boy.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day.
You got your stick.
I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out.
No, bub.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. And I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of people talking and the wind blowing in the trees.
Drop it.
Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly.
Oh, you got a stick.
Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day. I'm gonna let the past be filled with smoke. And I will try to fix what has been broken. And take this weight off my shoulders, 'cause I know yesterday ain't coming